Who would have thought? You know, we've all had a really big lesson.
What is it?
That our experience of reality can change in a moment. I came back just in case, had shut off the gas and all those little things you don't think of, and just thought maybe I can be there and put a hose on a roof if the embers start coming over, at least something like that. Or how about the neighbors? Tuesday, we woke up to this big plume of smoke, and then that was a real exciting day. As far as here in Palisades, went up, and Wednesday it came within 150 yards of the house, and these guys with their planes came down and put that retardant down there, and those helicopter pilots they're incredible.
Shalom. Giving all praise to my Heavenly Father. His name is Yahweh by Shem, Yahweh Shah by Shem. Waka Hakradash, double honors to the apostles and the others that we will. Peace, many salutations to y'all that's tuning in this truth now. When I see something like this, it makes me think of James, the 5th chapter. You know what I'm saying? Because the Most High is ultimately judging this place for its wickedness. You know, a lot of times we get caught up in trying to figure out whether or not it's a psyops because, Esau Edom, he does a lot of witchcraft with media, even with podcasts. You know what I'm saying? There is a level of deceit that he uses. Yet and still throughout, despite their deceit, we have to understand that judgment is raining down on, the Edomites, bro, because we're in the last days. Okay? We're in the days of judgment. You know what I'm saying? So this is James 5:1. Go to now, ye rich men, reap and howl for your miseries that shall come upon you. Your riches are corrupt and your garments are moth-eaten. So that's representing how, the riches of these various people, of upper class is not going to help them. And the times that we're coming into it, as you can see, you can lose everything real quick, man. You can easily lose everything real quick. That guy, Dennis Quillen, I believe that's his name. Let's see here. Dennis Quilled. I don't know why I say Quillen. Quilled. Dude, Dennis Quilled. He papered up, man. Quilled. Net worth 30 million. He 30 million up. You know what I'm saying? 30 million up. And he lost that house. And I'm telling how much that house costs. These some expensive houses, man. The brother here, Michael Allah of LA, was going into that. You know what I'm saying? About, how the expensive area that, these people are living in. They're living good. Real good. You know what I'm saying? The Most High bringing them down. Okay? Back to the scriptures, though. James 5:3. Your gold and silver is cankered, and the rest of them shall be a witness against you, and shall eat your flesh as it will fire. Ye have heaped treasure together for the last days. So all these riches that this guy like Dennis Quad has, it's gonna be of no avail in the days, to follow. Verse 4. Behold, the hire of the laborers who have reaped down your fields, which is of you kept back by fraud, crieth, and the cries of them which have reaped and entered into the ears of Yahweh of Sabaoth. So these cries, of the elect, have been entering into the ears of the Heavenly Father for centuries, man. You know what I'm saying? The elect been crying on the Lord for a long time, and we coming in them last times. we coming into those last times. Okay. Revelation 5 and 9, and they sung a new song, saying, "Thou art worthy to take the book and to open the seals thereof, for thou wast slain and hast redeemed us to the Most High by thy blood out of every um, kindred and tongue and people and nations." Right? So the Most High, has redeemed us out of, is going to redeem us out of these various places that we have been scattered to. Okay? Right? But this is the one I really wanted. Revelation 6 and 9. And when he had opened his fifth seal, I saw under the altar the souls of them that were slain for the word of the Most High and for the testimony which they held. And they cried with a loud voice, saying, how long, O Yahweh, holy and true, dost thou not judge and avenge our blood on them that dwell on the earth? So there you go. You know, the righteous, of the Lord's people, the Israelites, the so-called Negro, Latino, and the Americans have been crying out, for the wickedness that this man has done throughout the years, man. You know, starting with our elders, starting with their elders, you know, standing up on their feet in Revelation, the 11th chapter, the witnesses, and telling these people the truth, even here, bro. Right? You know, this is what our people have been waiting for, man. Redemption, and it's happening right before our eyes. The rich are being brought low. Now do you have certain people that are actors and stuff like that? It's a possibility. I did a sit down yesterday. This dude was obviously trying to get some clout. He looked crazy as hell. Terrible acting, makeup on. It's just like, bruh, stop. Then you got guys like Dennis Quad. I don't know if I'm bitching this dude. Let me hear. Dennis Quad. You know, this guy here, he catches pure hell, man. I believe it's real. Let me hear this one time.
Who would have thought? We've all had a really big lesson.
What is it?
In that our experience of reality can change in a moment. I came back just in case, had shut off the gas.
I believe this guy's name, Dennis Quad. Yeah, I believe this guy took a fade, man. And that more of that's to come, you know what I'm saying? You know, the Most High is sending judgment on this place for the wickedness that he has done to the Israelites, man. Let's check this out. Let me show you something, man. I was having a conversation with somebody today about this. 7 inmates to help fight fire. Check this out. While over 800 inmates have been tapped to help fight the LA fires. Now, they line these people to fight, LA fires from $5 to to $10, you know. But these various people that you training, how come you didn't train them before they got locked up? There's a lot of jobs and opportunities like blue collar jobs that Jay could be doing that is really barred. They're barred from in California. I seen it. Shoot, really, when I started driving trucks, I was out there with the brothers from LA. You know what I'm saying? It's the brother, the elder Barack, you know what I'm saying? Picking me up, you know what I'm saying? But shoot, while in LA, the LA area, I got that good old fashioned, that good old fashioned racism, man. Something I hadn't experienced since childhood. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, the people over there, they getting judged, man. The fucking Edomites, you know, and call like how about how was shot at the end of the day. Let's go back to James. Now this is James 5:4. Okay. Behold, the hire, it's like behold at the hire of the laborers who have reaped down your fields, which is of you kept back by fraud, crieth, and the cries of them which have reaped are entered into the ears of Yahweh of hosts. Ye have lived in pleasure on the earth and been wanton. Ooh. And that word wanton, when you look it up, look at that word wanton, man. You look at this word wanton, that fits LA, the LA culture, man. You know. Cruel or violent action, deliberate or unprovoked. I was more so going as far as the second definition, sexually unrestrained or having many casual sexual relationships typed typically used of a female. She wanton, her a sexually unrestrained woman, and that mindset of being unrestrained. You know what I'm saying? It's really pushed in LA, man. They're really nasty, anything goes mentality. You know what I'm saying? You know, the uh the elder out there, Mike Oliver was saying, yeah, in that area it's a real freakish type of mentality. You know what I'm saying? That's pushed there. It's pushed by the elite. It's pushed by these people, in Hollywood. Look at these various um series that's coming out, movies that's coming out. It's all based around or has characters that's into all types of lewdness, bro. Right? And it's used now that they're pushing Jake, as the people of wickedness, the alphabet people. If you get my drift, man. Okay. So these people have done whatever they want to in the earth, and one thing that they have pushed is wantonness, very lewd mentality. You know what I'm saying? Verse 5, ye have lived in pleasure on the earth and being wanton. Ye have nourished your hearts as in a day of slaughter. Ye have condemned and killed the just, and he doth not resist you. In California, they have the three strikes you're out rule, which was implemented by the Democrats and was really, really pushed by Joe Biden, the same guy that said if you don't, 4 years ago, if you don't vote for me, you're not black. This guy was getting people locked the hell up. Okay, Jake locked the hell up, right? Underprivileged, underserved Jake that was staying in squalor in LA. You know what I'm saying? Staying and living in squalor in LA, right? Joining gangs, stuff like that. Which, we get on Jake too, but a lot of stuff can be solved by giving these people resources. You kept these neighborhoods socially segregated, man. You kept the blacks over here, the essays over here, right? You kept both of them immensely poor, the underprivileged, bro. And they packed on on top of each other. They don't have to live like that. They don't have to live like this. Other places where that Jake could live if they get funding, right? But Jake is funded to do all types of wicked things. right? Under the banner of the Democrats. One is sexual perversion, right? They want Jake to be a mascot for wickedness, you know what I'm saying? Right? But they don't want to give them any substantial help, monetarily speaking, man. You know, this guy has, you know, destroyed us, man, in a very, very sophisticated way, bro. In a very, very methodical way, bro. Like, you know, and anything that Jake does to try to better themselves or try to, you know, go against certain legislations or ideas that put them in, you know, the hood or subjugate them to the ghetto, is looked down upon. You know, you know, it's demonized by the right. You know, now it's wokeism. A couple of years ago, it was, you know, political correctness. And then before that was affirmative action. You know what I'm saying? You know, they're always naming shit to demonize Jake when they try to better themselves. You know, you can see that a lot, you know, in California, even with the whole Black Lives Matter movement situation. We ain't for it, you know, but it was just like, you know, the premises of it superficially was just Jake, you know, encouraging the police to stop killing Jake. And people were just adamantly against it, bro. You know? So guess what? It's time now for you to be judged by the Heavenly Father. You know? This is the Heavenly Father doing this. Ain't the ancestors. This ain't you know, uh Allah, none of that. No, this is Yahweh by Shemel Shah putting judgment to this place, man. For the wickedness that it has done. You know, this place has done a lot of wickedness, bro. Cannot negate that. And the Most High sees it, and the Most High is going to judge it, man. You get mad at us how you want to and demonize us how you want to, but that's just the facts, okay? Now, Ezekiel 35, and I started one. Moreover, the word of Yahweh came unto me, saying, Son of man, set thy face against Mount Seir and prophesy against it, and say unto it, the city have a power. Behold, O Mount Seir, I am against thee. I will stretch out my hand against thee, and I will make thee most desolate. When you look at that word desolate, let's look up some words, you know, help illustrate what that verse is saying right there. You know, desolate means of desert of people in a state of bleak and dismal emptiness. You know what I'm saying? Make a place bleakly and desperately empty or bare. This is what we see going on. You know what I'm saying? You know, with the Cali fires right now, man. People out of there, man. You know, it ain't a joke. Let's go to these images, man. Look at that. Beautiful house. Gone. Gone, dog. Look how big that house is, man. Look how big that house is. Gone, man. You know? Look at this. Gone, bro. House, beautiful house, gone. Hurt. So you will how about some how was shot, you know? At the end of the day, you know, this is raining now. There's Judge Jake out there that's being judged too, you know. One because you know, hey, they're not serving Yahweh by Shema Shah. They believed in everything but the truth. You know, harsh for this, but it's what it is. You never know how many Jake seen clips of us and the scouts and laugh. A lot of Jake is gonna get judged out there too. You know what I'm saying? For scoffing against this truth. Right? Ezekiel 35:1. Moreover, the word of Yahweh came unto me, saying, Son of man, set thy face against Mount Seir and prophesy against it, and say unto it, the city have power. Behold, on Mount Seir, I am against thee, and I will stretch out my hand against thee, and will make thee most desolate. And I will lay thy cities waste, and thou shalt be desolate, and thou shalt know that I am Yahweh, because thou hast had a perpetual hatred and hast shed the blood of the children of Israel by the force of the sword in the time of their calamity, in the time that their their calamity, their iniquity had an end, right? So Esau Edom has perpetual hatred for us, even after hardcore slavery was stopped. You know, Esau Edom like to say, "Hey, won't you, won't you black people, just get it together?" Well, you know, after the Civil War, during the Reconstruction era, you had Jake that was, building businesses, building economic pacts with one another, running for political offices, you know, um, really doing it, right? Doing the damn thing. And he so he done came along and just destroyed the city. Now everybody knows about Tulsa, but there's Rosewood. There's one in South Carolina. Forgive me, it escapes me. You know, there's several. There's several throughout the nation. Even down here in Texas, man. And this is just a forgotten history. Then after that, the Jim Crow laws were put in place. Right, various legislation to ensure that Judah stays in the caste system. Right at the bottom, and even after that, you had the civil rights era. Right, which in a lot of states, didn't come into fruition until the 70s. You know, there were still strategic ways in which Esau Edom may ensure that they was at the bottom, that Jake stays at the bottom. Okay, all right. Now we're starting to see not only the playing fields are being even, and Esau Edom is quitting the job force. Right, the GDP is not growing as much as it should because you have a substantial amount of white boys that they want to give up. They wish they were born 50 years ago. It's fucking pansies. Right? Right? You have a lot of them giving up. And also, you have natural disasters hitting this place, destroying and ripping, people's economy apart. Look what just happened just last year, a couple months ago, right? In the South Carolina area, North Carolina area. Now here, um, we in 2025 we see the fires going on over there on the West Coast. So it's going down, man. All this is judgment. You know what I'm saying? Esau Edom, has prepared for Jake, man. You know what I'm saying? Verse 6, therefore, as I live, saith Yahweh power, I will prepare thee unto blood, and blood shall prepare, and, uh, and blood shall pursue thee, since thou hast not hated blood, even blood shall pursue thee. That's right. So blood gonna pursue them. Blood gonna, what I'm saying? The Most High gonna take these people out, man. It's just like that. You know what I'm saying? Judgment is on the way. Esau Edom, he done all these things, bro. And now it's time to pay the piper. Let me get one more. Let me get one more. In 21. Isaiah 14 and 21. Prepare slaughter for his children for the iniquity of their fathers, that they do not possess, that they do not rise nor possess the land, nor fear the face of the world with cities. For I will arise up against them, see the house of hosts, and cut off from Babylon the name and remnant and son and nephew, said Yahweh. So the Most High is setting this place up to be destroyed. Right? This place is actually imploding on itself, bro. Right? It's funny how the Most High has it to where, you got these guys, these celebrities, they encourage their children to be sodomites and stuff like that. Well, that's just cutting out the bloodline. Right? And also he's doing that by natural disaster, man. You know what I'm saying? Ripping these families apart. You know, people have to start all over again and lost everything. You know, this is coming. And the people that you had at the bottom, they're going to be at the top when your hour shower returns. The elect are going to usher in, or ushering in right now, the kingdom of heaven. You know, ushering in the return of Yahweh Shai. Your Yahweh Shai is going to pick those who are the elect, right? And those going to be your new future rulers, right? The elite of the nation of Israel, man. Okay? So ultimately, these things are going on, what we see happening, because it's judgment from the Heavenly Father, right? Don't want to ramble too much. Pray was edifying. Shalom.